gonna be terrible.
So, I'm here recording a little apology. The live stream on Monday was quite a catastrophe. It, yeah, there's some internet problems. I think it looks like I got it fixed though. I upgraded the internet and it's super high speed. Apparently, I put a staple through the Ethernet cord and it screwed everything up. And the beginning of this podcast, it was super fuzzy. It looked terrible. I cut some of it down. We just kind of winged it. It got a little bit better. I think it kind of cut in and out a little bit. I apologize. Hopefully, you enjoy the show. We talked about all kinds of nonsensical things, soaking and jump pumping, a drunk man trying to find himself, and reviewed some lovely wine cocktail, a blood orange margarita, and it's tasty. So I hope you enjoy the show, and I apologize about some of the quality. Mistakes were made, and I own up to it. I was very agitated at the beginning of this. Actually, I was just disappointed in myself and the world around me, and I was a little upset with Xfinity, thinking it was their fault. It wasn't. It was my fault. I put a staple through the Ethernet cable, and it screwed everything up. Everything looks like it's working good now. So, on with the show. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze, and if you're watching us on YouTube later on, please like, share, subscribe. It's normally not this bad. We're live here every Mondays at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, twitch.tv/bottom class. And then we have a website, paracoproductions.paracoproductions.com. The cake is a lie? Oh. Yeah, we're big liars here. Just like religion.
Reverend.
I know. I'm just angry that I've been checking the internet for hours and it was fine. I just upgraded everything and it should be better, not worse. Anyways, we have a little thing that we call the Bag of Doom. And in this bag, we have a whole bunch of random shots. And we take said shots after we draw from this bag. And we have to deal with it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Dan, take a shot. No. Why, hello, Sophia. Oh, I think, yep, we're clearing up. The internet's finally getting better. Oh. I don't know what the hell's going on, but damn, that pissed me off.
Yeah, you renounced your god.
I've not renounced Cthulhu.
Okay. Blue cherry coconut spice rum cream.
The Bay whatever.
Yeah.
That one was tasty. I had that one last time, I think. And I got Western Sun raspberry. Yeah, anytime. To the stream quality getting better. Kazert's watching. Hello. Not gonna lie, these Western Sun ones are kind of bomb. They quite lovely, very lovely. But But as I have mentioned before, as I said, it tastes quite lovely. It's worth it. I like the Western Sun stuff. And that with the brand that you got too. The Bay whatever the shit.
The Bay whatever the shit.
The Bay whatever the shit. It is delicious.
That's pretty good.
Now, as I have said before, one of the things we like to do here is we have a Florida Man segment. In this segment, we read a Florida Man headline and we make up the story. Not what really happened, but what we want to have happened. And I just want you to know, Florida Man's for October 4th was rough. There was a lot of truly terrible things that these Florida men did during the month of October. It was terrible. But I found one that isn't completely terrible. Florida man gets more than 22 years for trying to mail meth to his Fort Myers home. Nothing is more Florida than mailing meth to yourself. Sophia, we see you. We see you. We see your chat.
Hello.
Anyways. Hi. Anyways. This Florida man. He was clearly on a vacation in New Mexico. This man obviously, clearly, this man was on vacation in Albuquerque. And of course, he did not expect the kind of meth that you find in New Mexico. Yes, Florida has a certain level. But New Mexico is a whole nother level. This man met up with a local drug dealer from Albuquerque, as you normally do. And he goes ahead and tries this lovely meth. And he's never felt this way before. It's like an experience he's never seen. He sees the world a whole different way. He can taste colors. He can see sounds. It's amazing. The Lord came down from above and spoke to him through these meth crystals. And he was shocked. He was moved. And he wanted nothing more to have this experience all the time. But he realized his time was short in this little southwestern town of Albuquerque. And he was devastated. Just devastated to realize he will never be able to find amphetamine quite like this. So what he did, he got brave. And he got all this meth he could get. And yes, Kurt, we will do this at some point. He bought all that he could buy, and he put it in these various packets and started mailing it left, right, center. He was doing everything he could do. He was hitting FedEx, UPS, the U.S. Postal Service, DHL, all of them. He did everything he could to get this magnificent crystal to his house. But he forgot one thing. The feds.
Yeah. That happens.
He just forgot all about the feds. Because, the first time he freebased that, his mullet grew 3 inches longer that day. That day. In mere moments, just that mullet. Whoop. Bam. It was impressive. It was billowing in the wind like nothing has billowed before. But alas, the feds came down on this poor Florida man in his cutoff jorts. and his Tommy Bahama t-shirt. And that little hat with the straw thing. The really curly cowboy hat. And from then on, he's had to spend the rest of his days with his new cellmate, Leroy Jenkins. I don't know. And that is the end of this poor man.
I'm listening to what he's saying.
Yes.
So maybe chill out.
It's all a friendly place here. I'm trying to continue with our show and get involved as much as we can. That's some dark shade right there. I'm throwing out Brian Pillman. Anyways. All right, Sophia, I'm going to ask you to please settle down. We appreciate your support, but
I can't even put a crisis in the way.
So please chill out. It's all fun. We're here to drink some cheap booze and have some fun. And that was our Florida Man of this week. Diane, do you have anything to add to this Florida Man?
No.
Alrighty. Before we move on to what are we doing? Booze in the news and our beverage. Actually, we'll go to our beverage and then I'll go on my rant. I have a very specific rant. It was very obnoxious, but I have a rant, and we will get to that here shortly. Oh, this is a very specific rant. It triggered my OCD and all kinds of stuff, and my ADHD. It all triggered all at once, trying to just watch a lovely show. But God damn it, those sons of bitches. Well, before we get to my rant, let's move on to tonight's beverage. Tonight we're trying Flybird Blood Orange Margarita. It is another wine cocktail. We bought it at the Western Beverages in Northeast El Paso. And Diane picked it out. So if this is terrible, it's her fault.
Okay, I wouldn't say I picked it out. Did this one have higher alcohol content? And I was like, fuck yeah, that one? Yes.
So you picked it out.
Yeah,
that definitely happened. Oh, drinking the Mad Dog. You know, only the classiest people drink Mad Dog. It smells margarita-y. I love the color of it. That blood orange thing. It's living up to the hype.
Are we sipping?
We're sipping. Actually, cheers. To the stream's doing some weird stuff here and there, but I think
Sophia NYC.
Yes.
Being a cunt and ruining my mood instantly.
It tastes like they put the salt in it.
Perhaps.
But Flybird Blood Orange Margarita. Flybird, rebellious and free. Our quest, simple. Create delicious, authentic, ready to drink margarita wine cocktail. Bartender free. Made of 100% de agave wine and natural blood orange flavor. Crafted in Mexico. Flybird can be enjoyed anywhere. Pour over ice for instant escape. Bam. That's what we have on the menu tonight. And it's quite lovely. It is better than the other one we had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's.
Oh, yes, Diana's wearing my Aquabats shirt.
Yeah.
Dan, I expect that back at the end of the stream.
We'll see.
We're not stealing the Aquabats.
Yeah, my shirt I had on earlier I didn't like, so I just
Just hopped into the closet.
Yeah.
But now, all right. So I want to get onto this little rant. Setup me and this lovely lady that I know so well, and she's precious to me.
Cool.
We have a few shows we like to watch together, and we were at her house and we started watching the American Crime Stories impeachment, the Bill Clinton Monica Lewinsky episode season, and we're enjoying it and we're watching it, and we get to a specific scene, and this just pissed me off so badly. I'm just like, what the hell? The props department in this particular scene let me down so hard. You are the props department. This is the simplest prop to get right, and they failed. They failed. Here's a little image I was able to capture. Look at this. Do you see what I'm seeing here?
I mean,
Dan, I'd point out the studio
yeah.
took forever. But how is this not just upsetting you? Do you see that box of donuts? This box of donuts, I should have put a little thing. The pink is on the outside. The pink is on. That is classic donut box. Pink on the outside. Pink on the outside. Is that so freaking hard? Nay, it is not that hard. I've done props for short films. It is not that hard to get folding a box of donuts correctly. But this really got my goat right here. Look at the box in the background. That is clearly the donut box from the craft services table. Some bastard could not look at it and go, oh, that is how we fold the pink donut box. The pink goes on the outside because it just invites this feeling of warmth and deliciousness inside the box, not this brown drab shit. Look at this. Right? No. Right? Wrong. Right? Wrong. I was livid when I saw this. I was upset. It pulled me out of the episode for a little while. It straight pulled me out of the episode. I mean, it's a donut box. Everybody knows donuts. Everybody knows it. It's not just a theme for one particular donut place. There is donut companies, donut bakeries across the country, possibly across the globe, that all have the pink box.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand if you're going to Walmart or Albertsons, subpar donut bakeries are going to have the brown box. But the pink, you expect deliciousness.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I went on a rant for this. And honestly, this was supposed to be on a podcast last week, but somehow I managed to forget about it. But I was scrolling and I saw it. I saw this thing again, and it triggered me, and I was like, oh, we're bringing this up. We're bringing this up right now. So AMC, whoever the hell is the network that produces this show, get your donut boxes together.
So what would you do if you received a donut box like that in real life?
Oh, somebody's gonna get. They're gonna eat that.
Would you
box.
accept that box?
No. Especially if I paid good money for those donuts and they gave it to me with the pink on the inside. I might go Karen. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody's manager. Oh. Nope, shit. But thank you. I'm glad some of you agree. It was upsetting. It was upsetting. The rage is real.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
I mean, isn't that hard to fold the donut box correctly? I mean, it really threw me off. Like,
maybe they're trolling you. Maybe they knew that this was going to get to somebody.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Oh,
I bet you that's
so
correct.
bad.
There's some intern there that's like, and he probably folded the box incorrectly. You know, I bet he's not an intern anymore. Because
is that big of a problem?
I guarantee you.
Fired.
Head of the props department got to hand it to him, and he's like, "Oh, you can't just fold it like that." And he's like, "Oh, crap, we don't have time." And they started shooting the scene. That's how you lose a job. Look, I'm just saying, when Perico Productions gets rolling, and we're on a set of a movie of one of the many scripts that I'm working on.
Okay.
If there's a scene that calls for a donut box, and I go all out, and I spring for that classic pink box, and it's inside out, I'm sorry, but you were off my set. I mean, I don't get diva about a lot of things. But a donut box? Come on. Let's get it together. That's my piece. Now, all right. Miss Ed Hornsby. Do you know the guy who wrote Airplane bought a racehorse and named it? It's all pink. He'd only race it on the inside track, so the announcer would have to say, and it's all pink on the inside. Oh, that's lovely. You know what? No. This guy. Nope. He's a bastard. I don't care. You can say all pink on the inside all you want, but it's just, it works for a racehorse because you got an announcer. That's lovely. That is classic. That's classic comedy. But a donut box, have some couth. Jesus Christ.
Couth.
Ugh.
I like that word.
Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting.
I just love how angry it got you. To where it just festered in your mind.
Oh, there was a conversation. There was a conversation on the couch.
When you showed me the picture, I was like, it's got to be the donuts, but what's wrong with the donuts? Because he was just like, what's wrong with this picture? And I was like, I don't fucking know. It's like, there's a big thing of donuts in but I don't know what's wrong with them. But then he was like, look at the inside of the box. I was like, oh, okay, I see.
It was disgusting. It was freaking disgusting. I wanted to vomit. I was so beside myself.
It's definitely more OCD than me.
About random stuff.
I may have the diagnosis, but you got the problems.
Twin magic. Even though we ain't twins. It's been longer than just all day. It's been pent up for a couple of weeks. Because I forgot I was supposed to rant about it last week. But a bunch of stuff happened and it distracted me. I had real problems distracting me from my minor problems. Today, this week has been chiller, so I can go back to these small rages that bring me hate and joy at the same time. It's nice to worry about small problems. Diane, would you like to
No.
get into the booze in the news?
Yes, I would.
So Diane did her producer roles for once, and she sent me booze in the news. And yes, drunk man searches for himself. And not in a philosophical, meaningful way. So this happened in Turkey. A drunken construction worker who, I guess, went wandering off into the woods. I'm still not entirely sure why he wandered off into the woods. Maybe he had to piss. I don't know. But he went into the woods. And his friends and I guess relatives, the people that were with him, couldn't find him. And at first it wasn't that big a deal, but it kept going on. And it took a lot longer. It doesn't say how long, which would have been nice to know a time frame, but apparently they couldn't find him. Sometimes you just need a drunk construction worker in your life. But his name is Behan Matulu. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. But when he went off drinking with his friends and he didn't come back out of the woods after, I don't know, going to take a piss, rub one out. I don't know what he had to do. Mm-hmm. But he went off into the woods, and for whatever reason, his friends weren't concerned at that moment. But time went on and on and on, and it took longer and longer and longer. And he didn't show up. So they started a search party for him. And I guess word grew. It was a search party looking for a man. And so Behan Matulu jumps in and joins as a volunteer search for himself. And they're calling out his name. And he doesn't realize it's him for a moment until he goes, wait, who are we looking for? And then they said the guy's name. He goes, oh, that's me. I'm right here. So there's a lot of things that I have to wonder. How did this go down? Mm-hmm. Again, Mr. Hornsby, I might have been rubbing one out. We had a guy who would hide in the walls behind the elevator shaft and jerk it on the job once. Well, you know,
duty calls.
Needs. But so, how do you start a search party looking for your friend and not realize the jackass is right there?
I don't know.
Like,
because they're looking extra hard.
is there like, if you got a search party, you've been looking for a while. So this go on for like days, hours. I mean, I don't know how this. I'm not quite sure how this all came together. But so you're sitting there and you're like, oh, there's a search party. Who are we looking for? This guy. And your drunk ass is like, I'll join you. And you look for more hours, hearing your name called out before you realize, oh, motherfucker, that's me. Well, I don't know. I've been pretty drunk before, so.
Yeah, this could have been like, he's probably still drunk.
He probably has never sobered up.
Yeah. And then he's
this
just
is very,
like,
honestly, this is
what's
almost.
the guy's name?
Behan Matulu?
They're all like, Matulu. And he's like, that's fucking my name too.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're just going by last name, if it's like a common last name, I don't know. I've never lived in Turkey, so I don't know how common like Matulu is. Like, I understand like Smith, Rodriguez, Johnson, like those are very, very common names. But I don't know. Maybe Matulu is like, I don't know, throw a stone, you're gonna hit a Matulu. I don't know. I've never been to Turkey. I'm not that cultured. I mean, this could be like the equivalent of Smith or Rodriguez. I don't know. Maybe he thought we were looking for Cthulhu. I don't know.
Yeah, he just pronounced it.
He just like, oh shit, we're looking for that guy.
Did I stumble?
I want to find
call?
Cthulhu.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
I've been drinking so much lately. I've been looking for religion. Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
And then somebody said, "Bro, it's Cthulhu, not Cthulhu." Wait, what? Cthulhu what? Behan. Oh, that's my name too, bro.
Shit.
Oh, that's weird. Does he look like this guy?
Fuck,
that's me.
I would have laughed so hard. I would have been like, I wonder if people were pissed. We've been looking for. That would just be amazing. Because then, who was he? What part of the search party was he with? They must not have known him at all. Because if they were like, yeah, I would assume you would.
Well, I mean,
have some sort of photo or.
That's true. Like, did the friends provide a photo? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Mallory, get out there.
Show me to let her in.
Yeah, you can let Mallory in. You could probably let the other guy in.
His name's Tripper.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, we got a show to go. Get back over here.
Come on.
In or out, Trippy? You're kind of in his way, though.
Well, I don't know what to do. This is where I exist.
Just shut the door. Oh. Once again, we are drinking Flybird Blood Orange Margarita.
I'm almost done. Someone came in early and called me a bitch.
Yeah. Well, I think we lost a viewer.
Oh, thank God. How many times can you offer me a lap dance that I never go get? Now you're just teasing me.
But Freebird, rebellious and free. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. We're on the internet. What can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? But whatever. We'll see if she's in the chat Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh. I'll try to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Numbers are numbers.
But I don't know what to do. So they called me a bitch. I was like,
yeah.
Am I angry? And then I was like, I think I'm angry.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, do I be mean? I don't know what to do.
Like, well, let's settle this down. I mean, there's no reason for this. We're all good here. We're all good. It's all about the fun.
Yeah.
But that has been our booze in the news.
I'm still mentally taking off, like putting on my scrunchie, taking off my earrings. That's the problem. I'm still in like
putting the hair up.
Yeah.
Here, Mav, hold my ear.
The clip-ons.
But now, for the main topic of the show.
Mm-hmm.
As a reverend, I feel like I need to comment on this. And as a person that had some close friends that were Mormons, I must also comment on this. So, thanks to TikTok and social media, apparently this is a thing called soaking and, it's supposed to be jump humping. I don't know. I've seen it on there. Jump humping and jump bumping. I don't know. But, as Mormons, it's very, I mean, there's a lot of Christianity religion. Well, there's a lot of Jesus-based religions that, for being very strict on not touching each other, are awfully molesty. But, basically, oh, that's great. Just gonna let that marinate, if you will. So I guess Mormons are very strict on, no premarital swerving. We'll go with. Get your swerve on. No premarital swerving. So soaking is basically you get into swerve position, if you know what I'm saying. You're locked and loaded. You're there, but it's like planking, but in a more adult way. Yes.
I guess.
I'm trying to go with, because this is going to go up on YouTube, so I'm trying to play by their rules and get all weird about things.
Well, this is sex education now.
Yes, especially if you're Mormon.
Reverend? Continue.
As a reverend, I can speak on this. So, the soaking is that they legitimately just lay there, basically planking in an erotic fashion. Erotic planking. There you go. That's what it is. It's erotic planking. So they're in position. And then for the jump humping, you call over a friend and they jump on the bed.
Yeah, well, the penis is inserted in the.
That's what I mean. Erotic plank. It's
well,
they're in swerve position.
I would think planking is like you're just on top of.
Okay. But I
would still be dry humping.
I was doing hand gestures that doesn't come across audio.
Insertion.
Yes. There was P and V action without the action part.
Penis and vagina are perfectly fine to say.
I don't know. YouTube gets weird. YouTube gets weird. I've been following their guidelines. Just do what they want to do.
Okay, well.
So P and V action is P and V non-action is going on. They're just like, bleep. That's it. Just bleep. Chill. No movement, no nothing. So then you're like, oh, hey, Stacy, come jump on the bed. If you want to get really exciting, hey, Stacy, Jonathan, come help out. And that's how you really get the chocolate motion going. And I'm just saying, there are so many religious rules that people find a lot of interesting ways to get around. And I will say this is one of the most inventive that I've heard of. Actually, they're not. They got nothing on the Jews, though. The Jewish people have the best ways. Because you can't turn on, electronics. So you have your friend come over and turn on the TV or the stove or do stuff. And there's, I know there's, some parts of, New York where there's, these strings that run about. Because as long as you have something attached to your house, it's like an extension of your area. So you can go to the store and go. Yeah, because there's a string that runs across a certain part, and as long as that string is intact, it's within your domicile. And it's the same thing, just the Mormon version. It's just like Baptists go for the booty hole, because it keeps your virginity intact.
Baptists just bang anyway.
That is true.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, honestly, I can't tell the full story, but because I'll be throwing people under the bus. But I'm just saying, I had some Mormon friends, and this rule was not a big concern, I will say.
Have you walked yourself into
I'm just saying it's not as big a concern as I guess it depends on your level of commitment to religious practices. Obviously you have your tier levels.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing these people are probably in that top tier. These ones that are really die hard, but not so die hard they want to actually follow the rules. So there's always that loophole. And soaking and jump humping is that big loophole. And my thought is man, you got some good friends that are willing to go to that effort for you.
I'm having what's it called? Regrets. I should have cut a promo with Sophia NYC. She came over here from our wrestling show we do on YouTube, and God, I should have had fun. I should have had fun.
I mean, you could have cut a promo.
I could have. I didn't. I've been learning Macho Man Randy Savage from my boyfriend.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can get. I believe one day I can get there.
Of the crop. Oh, yeah. That is one of the best promos ever. I just love the little cream just popping out. It's just, classic.
I'm sorry, it's stuck in my brain. Because this person was somebody already who was on the radar of like, okay, this could be an issue. And then it was just like, thanks for confirming this is an issue.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you? I'm trying to think of how to do The Rock, and it's just me saying, "Can you smell it?"
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Do the eyebrow. All right, ready? Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
No. Wait, I didn't look into the camera. Fuck.
Okay. All right. One more time.
I was afraid it wasn't going to happen. Okay.
Take two. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? That is teamwork.
Yes.
I can't work the brow. That's why she did it. I do not have the people's eyebrow. She does.
People's eyebrow. People's butt chin.
And that is why we're siblings.
Mm-hmm.
For one of our downfalls, the other takes over. But I will say that was a weird interaction. That got really aggressive really fast.
Yeah. I didn't know. I wasn't even reading what she was saying. And then she just like all of a sudden was like, "Oh, you can't talk to me?" And I'm like, "What the fuck happened?"
I was trying to get into my story.
And I was just paying attention to you.
We have a show.
That's what I do.
We have a show to do.
Florida man, I sit here and listen and smile and.
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't know. I don't know
what to do.
You know what? We're gonna call up some friends.
Mm-hmm.
So she do some soaking and jump pumping.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, hopefully she is. Maybe that's a problem. The pandemic, the lap dances, has probably gone down. I mean, it must have been a struggle for those in the nudie industry.
Yeah, anybody whose job is being in people's personal space.
Mm-hmm.
Or not so personal.
I mean, how do you do a proper lap dance from 6 feet away?
That would be
I had a bit about that, being autistic and doing a lap dance where you do. I forgot my own bit.
Maybe,
where's my notebook?
Maybe if you like, I don't know, you're doing your sexy dance and then you lasso them.
There you go.
Pretend to drag them near, but also take steps back as you do it.
A 6 foot booty.
6 foot booty, yeah.
That works. Yeah, watching the old pornography. I do know YouTube does get mad about the P word.
Oh.
They do. And I mean, we're not close to being monetized, but I want to help her case. I want to help it. I want to survive.
Is nudies bad?
No, because they mention nudes all the time.
Mm.
Mm.
The nude moving pictures?
The old nudie moving pictures. Good night, Mav. You filthy bastard. It's a proper way to sign off, you filthy bastards.
You filthy bastard.
Van, how would you feel if you were a Mormon? I mean, okay. Let me go into this.
Would I participate in soaking and jump
Who would be your go-to person?
My go-to person.
if you're in this situation, you're gonna call up and be like, "Oh,
come jump
hey,
on
bestie."
the bed."
Yeah.
Yeah, Samantha all day, every day, my bestie.
That makes sense.
I mean, can't call my sister.
That'd be awkward.
That's too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
I wouldn't put that.
That's too much to ask of a sibling.
Yeah.
That's that's too much.
I have like 2 friends. So like, you know what? I'd take volunteers. I'd just, throw it out there.
So
I'd probably be a youngin', so like I would have had a lot of friends.
My 2 closest friends that I feel like might be willing to do that are both female, which would be weird.
I don't think it would be weird.
Nobody has forgotten about Sophia. I'm trying to figure out maybe who can get to help her out. That's what we're doing here. That's the secret here. We're trying to find out.
Sophia's invited to do the. It sounds like she'd be very angry about it. So yeah, that might be who I want jumping on the bed.
Oh yeah. Go. There you go.
So there we go, Sophia, NYC.
There you go.
If I ever wish to participate in soaking and jump pumping,
yeah,
you're invited.
There you go.
Bring some spicy.
If you watch us later, you're invited to the party. But I was gonna say, so okay. 2 of my close friends that would probably wouldn't help me out with that are female, which might be awkward. The other one is Billy.
I'm not going to say anything.
Let's just say it'd be difficult for Billy to jump on a bed. I mean, he can do it. I've seen it. I love you, Billy. It's nothing personal. You're my bro. But I feel like if I needed somebody to assist me in jump humping, I'm not sure I'd call you.
I would have, well, never mind. I was going to say you could have 2 people, like someone on the other person's side and someone
Yeah, that way.
But then if they don't sync up, you're just going to be doing some kind of weird, like.
Maybe you could create a whole new rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
But now.
It might be fantastic.
Now, just thinking. Now, if you have your 2 best friends are also in that kind of relationship, then you can do a little exchange.
Yeah.
You could be
it just sounds like not more of a fun time, I'll be honest, but it just sounds like you're adding more people to the situation.
Well, I mean, look, that's what Mormons do. Do you know how many children they have?
I forgot about. Good on them.
Yeah, and I still kind of.
Who came up with that though? Like, is that an adult? And then it just worked. Like, is this something the youngins are doing, or is this like?
I feel like this is one of those things that's been around for a long time, and it gets passed down from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the older brother or sister are like, "Oh, look, you can't do this, but this is not specifically said as bad, so you can go do this instead."
Miss Ted, would you be my a jump hump partner?
Might have cleared with Matt first, but I feel like you'd be okay with it.
Miss Ted.
Yeah,
I feel like that's.
I mean, I feel like. Yeah, he would definitely be okay with it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he just came and said he's down.
Yeah. Oh, but never heard from Miss Ted. So there is Mad Dog in it for you.
Yes,
there's Mad Dog in it for all of us. Oh, Mormons aren't supposed to drink though either.
Oh, that's true. But are we committing to being?
You asked if
Mormons.
I was Mormon, how would I feel?
Oh, okay, that's right. If you're Mormon, yeah, that's right. You know what though? You cannot drink alcohol, butt chugging.
So everybody's butt chugging Mad Dog now.
Yes. So okay, here this rolls out. A Mormon party revolves around butt chugging Mad Dogs, and all getting together. You need to buy a trampoline. That might be too aggressive.
That's how you're head butting and like.
That's how you break a dick.
God.
Nobody wants to do that.
I mean, in theory, that sounds.
Oh, and bye, Maverick. Oh, you heard the butt chug Mad Dog. But yeah, Dan was asking if you'd be willing to be her jump humping buddy, if you would be willing to jump on the bed if we all decided to convert to Mormonism, if you would help Diane and Mav in the old boudoir. I mean, like I said, Mad Dog is on the house.
Yeah, I'll bring the butt chugging.
Yeah. Oh,
that's better. Like
that is a real friend.
I feel like that means more to me than like godparent of my child. This is special.
That is a special moment.
I think this actually might qualify you as a godparent to my child.
Actually, it does. If in the Mormon religion, that I feel like this will qualify you as a proper godparent because you're it's supposed to be spiritual guidance. And what is better spiritual guidance than to spread the loopholes within your religious community? That is the proper way to do things. So say the Reverend. Look, I talk to all kinds of deities all the time. I'm not even playing. You get as soon as you get that Reverend thing, it just like, all the gods want to talk to you. You're in high demand. And right now I'm still scouting. I'm, taking applications, and the deity that presents the best case for me, that's who I will choose to represent. And I'm still filling it out. That's why I'm really thinking I'm gonna go with just this Orthodox agnostic, so that way we can kind of play the field, and figure things out. Exactly. What is not spiritual guidance if not jump humping? Like I said, loopholes in religious and legal things. It's just like those are important things for people to know. I mean, whether it's getting out of a speeding ticket or, keeping your soul clean. Those are the loopholes that are important. I mean, look, gods may know everything, but they leave loopholes because they know.
If you're smart enough to figure this out, good on you.
That's why they put them in there. Because, like, religious is very much a sheep thing. They even tell you they want you to be sheep. But what they're really looking for is that leader of the flock that finds the way through. And that is how you truly reach glorification.
Amen.
More power to you. Thank you. I don't speak for just a god. I speak for many gods. And, we'll sort this out eventually.
We'll sort this out later.
I mean, hey, got some rubies for you. I mean, bribery. It never fails. Dan?
Yes?
How you feeling about this blood orange stuff?
I wish we had a lot more of it.
I know. I almost wish we would have bought 2 bottles.
It's pretty tasty. Actually,
it is bomb. As you know, we have our rating system. Main eventer, upper mid-card, mid-card, lower mid-card, and jobber.
See, the problem is this is really tasty, but in no way is this. I don't know. We're sharing a bottle, and I feel nothing.
I'm catching a decent buzz.
Are you? I freaking chugged mine. I feel nothing, except for rage. my heart. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I'm raging too hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a solid buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, add a buzz. I'm enjoying it. Could I drink another bottle of this? Most certainly.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there's a good chance. Quote, I feel nothing except for rage. I think that is Diane's lifestyle.
I like to think I'm not. I threaten to go on rampages a lot, but I don't.
I do feel like this could be easily a main eventer
Mm-hmm.
for the fact that you can keep drinking this and drinking it. Like, you could have plenty of this just sitting around ready for the party and just keep downing it.
I would just drink a bottle. I would just grab a bottle and
Yeah.
just enjoy it.
As a matter of fact, this is going up on the shelf somewhere.
That's a pretty,
I
very
don't know
pretty
where.
bottle.
I don't know where. I'm running out of space in here.
You need more shelves.
Where am I going to put the shelf?
I don't know.
There's a lot of stuff in this small room. Like this room, I've said it before, it looks bigger on the screen than it really does. But
I understand. Microwave that burrito.
oh, I fully understand. I think that's the next investment. I need to get like there's no room
More
for it.
microwave burritos. I agree.
Because I could put some microwave burritos in our little mini fridge.
Mhm. So more microwave burritos is what we need. Yeah.
That's why you always take proper pictures from the right angle. Camera always adds 10 inches, especially from the right angle. So said the Reverend.
So say the Reverend.
Oh, man. Dan, do you have any thoughts? Jump humping, donut boxes, looking for yourself.
I
Blood
say-
orange margaritas.
I say if you're willing to, do all that, you just might as well do the whole thing. If you're
True.
willing to just, I mean, we all know what you're doing. Like, if you know, I feel like if you know that this is not necessarily like, I'm gonna say kosher, but I don't know what else to say.
I mean,
Then I feel like it's already sitting in your heart, and that's what matters. So just fuck.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it.
that's my thought.
And also I don't know, love the person and things. I don't know.
I love the person in things.
I don't know. Are we talking to youngins? Then just, I guess, love the person. I don't know what you do for children and sex. Don't do it. Maybe. I mean, not children, but
Yes. Children most certainly should not. Be.
Yeah. Fuck. Teenagers.
College, because a lot of this is coming from I guess
STDs are real. I guess that's what you say to
yes,
teenagers. Just STDs are real.
STDs are real.
And then that's it. You don't suggest them either way. Just STDs are real. Look up blue waffles. Just kidding. If you get them believing in blue waffles.
Which, by the way, you can buy blue waffles at Walmart.
Yes.
They're mermaid flavored.
Yeah, they're
I don't know what a
fishy.
mermaid. That there's more double entendres in that particular waffle than they even realized. I think it's magic. I mean, we bought the pink waffles instead, the unicorn flavored.
Yeah, well, who's trying to buy blue waffles?
You know what? Next week's show, we'll buy blue waffles and we'll try them on the show.
I'm going to decorate them. Look like the real blue waffles. The one that had me shook in middle school.
How do you plan to decorate to make it look like a real blue waffle?
I'm an artiste, don't you know?
True.
Put some
so you
edible
mean-
pearls,
So you'll do
some blues, some
so-
pinks, some yellows,
See, I mean, you'll go halfway through and then you'll never finish the project. And maybe, I don't know, a podcast 2 years from now, you'll finish it.
Yeah. Exactly that.
That is the artiste Diane is. And how many unfinished projects do you have right now?
I would say 95% of them, Justin.
As a matter of fact, I think you still owe me a painting from
I sure do.
from my birthday in 2012?
Probably.
2013?
Probably. What happens is I get almost done and or like to a decent degree and I'll be like,
no.
This is what I'm trying to do for you. But you're not getting it right now. Because I always think I have time and then the OCD kicks in and I just I'll never.
It would have been Miss Tedda's back again.
I've finished more projects recently.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, I finished it because you finished that penguin.
Mm-hmm.
You finished a raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did you finish? I know there was a couple other bits. Did you finish painting for Grandma?
Probably.
I
do occasionally finish stuff though.
Yes.
Grandma's the easiest person to make paintings for because it's just a giraffe.
Which, by the way, I've decided my next tattoo is going to be a giraffe in black and white.
Is he gonna? I don't know. Is it gonna? Is it gonna be a realistic giraffe or a cartoon giraffe?
I haven't decided. But there's going to be a giraffe on this arm for Grandma.
She's gonna be. Why'd you do that to yourself? Actually, it's not. She's gonna be like, "Who are you?" But
our family doesn't deal with depressing things easily.
No, sorry. Yeah, I suppose that wasn't very.
Actually, I just want to say, I've had more compliments from old ladies on my camera angles. On my tattoos from old ladies than anybody else.
Yeah, well, Justin, you're like,
oh, Vegas.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It's a run by fruiting.
It doesn't surprise me that old ladies are hitting on you, Justin.
I don't know.
You look like the grandchildren they wish they had. I'm imagining they're really old, like 90s. Hello.
We're doing great.
You look like my Jonathan.
I have been told I look like different people's grandchildren before. But you missed our talk on soaking and jump humping.
Yeah.
Miss Ted is going to help out.
Yes. So kind.
She's a real peach. I mean, to be honest, most everybody in the chat is a real peach.
Are you trying to get me riled up again? I somewhat settled down, got this lady out of my mind.
I just look. I feel like if you come into this and you say some stuff and you don't get roasted, we have failed as entertainers.
Yeah, but I'm like,
that was a little bit much, though.
I'm like, what? Okay, and then I was like, okay. See, clearly shit has happened.
It's not about you.
I don't know. I don't know. I just instantly was like, dude, I'm not ready for this today.
Yeah.
I hadn't even smoked yet. I came in here a mess. Then this lady's got to talk shit to me.
You came in here a mess. And you haven't smoked yet.
One.
I was like, oh, tell me what is different.
Yeah. Well, I'm under a lot of pressure recently, and I'll be damned, Sophia. I'll be damned.
Oh yeah. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. The podcasts have our wrestling live streams have gotten awkward at times.
Yeah.
Like, look, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I've often said working in EMS is like being a prostitute. And I carry that over to my streaming life as well. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do just for the numbers. We've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm willing to let some things slide, but, it was getting a little aggressive.
I just don't know what to do because, it was so aggressive. And I'm like, am I supposed to be aggressive? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm actually mad. And then I called her a cunt. And then I felt a little bit better, but I'm still just like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I mean, I get what I did, but I'm also like, this is the show. Like, I get she's new to the show. She says she's new to Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but like, I can't talk to you every fucking second.
That's what happens Wednesday. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me check some numbers.
We're gonna have a whole episode about her. Shit. What's her fucking Snapchat? We should plug it.
Let me see. I'm checking to see if some of my numbers dropped.
Honestly, I would be delighted.
No.
I know that's even worse though, because I'm just like, leave me alone.
Actually, I think one did drop on my Twitter, but everything else still the same.
I'll pray for the rest of them to be gone.
Oh well. What?
Not the rest of everybody who watches.
I mean, the rest of those people. I'm a whore.
Not that. That's the thing. I'm not, lady. So watch yourself.
I'm sorry, but I am. Why? I still haven't fixed this.
I guess because I wasn't answering her. But he was in the middle of Florida Man, and Florida Man, he usually is ranting.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just, agreeing, listening, trying to retain what you're saying, so I'll have comments.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just look over, and then I see that Sophia's in all caps because she had a freak out last. But she said she was new to Twitch and all this other stuff. So
I honestly feel honored if people are here from my Florida man. Oh damn it! From my Florida mans.
But yeah, I was being respectful. I was listening to the thing. I was doing what I'm supposed to do.
She was being an excellent co-host.
And then I just saw capitals and the word bitch, and I was like, and that she always talks to me. It's always me. Everything is Diane, which that's too much for me.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly, I kind of feel bad because I haven't been inappropriately hit on in a while.
Okay, continue.
I'm gonna make this about me now.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. You feel bad because you haven't been inappropriately hit on? Go on.
Yeah, you remember in the early days when dudes would hit on me on Twitch and say weird stuff to me,
and you just ate it up.
I did. Oh wow!
I heard that.
What?
Maverick was I think playing Dead by Daylight, and he was in a party chat. I don't know. I was half asleep on the bed when all this was happening, but I can always hear him talking. He was excited. So, but I guess what happened is the people in the party got mad. They had a party chat.
Yeah.
And they called him the F word.
Not the good F word, the bad F word.
And then he leaned into it hard and made them very uncomfortable.
That is the way to do
it. Yes. So he used to be an expert troll, but he's kind of put the badge away, kind of retired. But if you push him there, he's here for it.
Oh, yeah.
He's secretly looking, I think, to just release the troll, just the inner,
That's why he keeps the hairstyle.
So then when somebody just happens to walk into his realm,
I know. I'm sorry. I told this thing. I told the thing. I told my little robot moderator that cussing is fine. It's just, racisms and all that stuff is supposed to be bad. I don't like the racisms or the homophobisms or any of the bad isms, which a lot of isms are bad. Or ists and isms. I try to put an end to those, but I don't know. Automod can be tripping. But, what can you do? And I do have it set to certain things. Like if you break out the N word, it's an auto ban. Same with the F word, not the good one, but the bad one, auto ban.
Okay. I was like, not the good one, but the bad one.
The fuck word.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the good one.
Just took my head a second.
Yes. Which is kind of interesting that we've changed this whole thing with the F word thing. It kind of warms my heart that fuck has been accepted.
Well, I don't think, I don't know if it is. Sometimes I'm around my family and then I'm like, oh yeah, it hasn't hit over here yet.
Yeah.
But also they're super religious, so I don't think it'll ever hit that sect very well.
Yeah. Yes. Like if you come at me saying some racist shit, you're going to get banned really quick. Because I don't know if you noticed, there's some multicultural stuff that goes on in my life. And you ain't the only one.
Oh, that's true. Lady. That's true. Thank you for bringing another one in the family.
I know. I thought that was hilarious. Way I was like, oh, I'm dating a black woman. Yay!
Oh. Let's add some more color into this thing. I've been waiting my whole life.
There's too much white in this canvas.
I mean, I enjoy the white. Don't get me wrong. Like,
yes,
there's some. I mean, I don't know. They're just half of them are really religious.
Definitely, that is proper American. Making fun of. Well, I guess lately Americans been on the lack of intelligence side, but presidential stuff. You know what? I'm really disappointed that I'm out now. Damn.
I had a moment of I was going to give you mine, but then I said, nah, I got called a bitch for absolutely jack shit. I'm going to finish my thing.
We're doing the show as we properly do. It's a show. It's an internet show. We interact. We do our show.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. But I really felt sad for a second.
Yeah.
I hurt my feelings. And then I got angry.
Well,
and then I called him a cunt, and then I calmed down a bit. And I feel good again, I guess. But I was just like, oh.
Sometimes.
But that had some build up. That really had some build up. Like, if it was going to be somebody, it was going to be her.
Yeah.
So also, that just didn't hurt as bad. But it also made me sad.
Got all your anti-vax friends, or all your anti-vax friends blocked you. I don't even want to get into all that stuff. That's a whole other conversation. I'm running out of steam, and I'm running out of topics, Dan.
I mean, we can keep talking about Sophia, but I really don't have anything for you.
Yeah. That's kind of my thought. Most people that are truly anti-vaccine have weird reasons. People that are hesitant have reasons. But going to a feed store to get animal medication, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, those people are highly misinformed. But
By choice.
probably. I mean, ignorance is bliss.
True.
And also, like, thinking you're right is pretty cool.
That is
A
true.
little bit of, you know.
That, sometimes when you're just sniffing your own farts.
Narcissism. Yeah, like, what is it? Self-confidence beyond, I don't know.
Oh.
We both were like,
Troopy's turning on the Xbox. Do these pharmaceuticals come from a back alley pharmacist? I mean, oh, yes, the magnet thing. Like I said, that's all the conversation that I can get into a lot of rants. There's a lot. Oh, street chemists. Yes. Thank you. That's proper. That's how the Florida man came to exist. The street chemist. He wears the mullet like a cape. He has the denim jorts that would make Daisy Duke jealous. The wife beater with stains aplenty that almost make a tie-dye pattern.
oh, wow.
Yes. The colors. The color schemes that you may not have ever seen with a mixture of body fluids and foods. It's breathtaking.
Sometimes you just have a way with words, Justin. I can't even.
The Chuck Taylors with a hole where the big toe would be. From kicking so many on little small creatures because he's Florida man and he's defending his territory.
I was just thinking roadkill, kicking it out of the way.
Florida man!
I'm playing the violin. Banjo. I have one of those.
You do have a banjo.
I haven't taken it over. I've been spending a lot of time with boyfriend, so I haven't taken it over because I still haven't gotten that hard case.
Street chemist, sidekick to Florida man. Always with a boombox in hand to play Pink Floyd or Leonard Skinner. Most Florida men properly love some Leonard Skinner.
See, this is why I just shut up and listen during Florida Man's. I'm trying to imagine the imagery. He gives you so much imagery that it made me look like a bitch. I had to keep my mouth shut.
Look, I can't help that I have a way with Florida words.
Exactly.
It is all because I have lived a life. I've experienced the Florida man firsthand. For I was once a Florida man. Yes.
That's true. I was like, Justin.
I was a resident of Northeast Florida. Yes. Possibly one of the most Florida-ist Florida parts that ever Florida'd. I would say from Pensacola to Jacksonville, the Florida man reigned supreme.
I was legitimately afraid of Florida when I went.
I did tell you some things.
Yeah. I was legitimately afraid to go to Florida because I just thought it was going to be racist galore. Which, maybe. But I was like panicked.
Florida is a lot like East Texas. If everyone did meth.
I almost feel like America as a whole just might have a meth problem because I don't know how many people I meet where they're just like, oh, our state thing is also meth.
I would say Florida, New Mexico is the hardest meth. Meth is really hard in those two spots. There are some other places that got some meth situations, but there's a lot of crack and there's a lot of heroin in those places as well. I am just saying. I mean, there's a particular reason why there's. Did it happen in Florida and New Mexico? We do our thing. And I've been both a Florida man and a New Mexican.
Oh, Justin.
And now I'm a reverend. I'm a man of God.
I feel like, you know what? I think you're Florida man.
I am Florida man.
And you're what's it called? You're incognito. What's it called? You know what I'm looking for. You're Clark Kent. What's it called? Alter ego.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Alter ego, Florida man. Reverend JP by day.
Florida
Twitch
man
streamer.
By night. In between
EMT
the Florida man.
Or paramedic.
Medic.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I think you're going to have a comic book, sir.
That age, man. Sorry to hear that. But as you were saying, comic book, Florida man. Oh, Secret Identity. Florida man.
Yeah, Secret Identity.
I don't have a mullet, though. Or do I?
You're going to get one. Everybody, I want to have a competition where we do a series of competitions, right?
Yes. Yeah. Or something. You know what?
And I want him to grow a mullet if he loses.
Twitch goal. Subscribers. Or competition. There's options to get a mullet. I hate the idea of a mullet because I can't stand.
I think it would just be fantastic. It would make me so happy. And it's going to be curly too because you get curly hair. So I'm just excited. It's like a Kenny Omega, but more mullet-y.
But hair's curly up here and straight in the back.
Oh, even better. That's exactly what I want. Forget that. Let's have it be like a mixture of textures.
It's kind of weird. Straight in the back, party in the front. I don't even know what that says.
I don't know, Justin. I don't know, but I would love to say it. Mustache too. We'll just change the whole facial hair. You're growing a beard. You're loving it. Let's get rid of all of that and keep the mustache.
And then have it.
But I don't know what I would do that like equates that though. Because I'm not fucking up my hair, dude. It took too many years for this to fucking happen.
We thought about the undercut, but I feel like the undercut's too easily hidden.
Yeah.
We have to figure something out. A Cody Rhodes neck tattoo.
Oh my God.
On live stream.
Get a full haircut. Oh my God. Boyfriend would hate that so much. Like, yeah, oh my God, every day.
I feel like if I had a
standing
mullet,
over him, do you still love me?
if you had a bull haircut and I had a mullet and a mustache, we'd both be single for the rest of our lives.
When I straightened it, it would just be like the long.
I don't know.
See, like if it didn't take so long for my hair to grow back, like I cut my hair right before you moved to Florida, and I cut it like about here, and now my hair's here, and it's been like how many years?
Since Florida?
Yeah.
12.
12 years. So 12 years, I got this much growth.
Yes, but you also forget to mention how much hair dye has been in that hair in that
is true.
time.
I used to bleach my hair like every other month. So,
see, Maverick would still love you. Just be in public with you.
And that's all I ask.
I mean, isn't that how it is now?
I did fall off a bar stool drunk once.
Yeah. I thought you weren't even that drunk though at the time.
I was probably pretty drunk. I was voguing. The problem was I was voguing to Madonna.
If you're drunk enough to start
there wasn't
voguing.
a back on the thing, so I was going like this, and then I just fucking flew back. But yes, I had quite a few drinks inside me. So I'm not shocked it happened. It's one of those things where it happens, and it's like, what do I do now? I've just embarrassed myself. How do I rise from this? Not the asshole, but some guy ran over immediately and was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was just like, "Here we go."
Keanu Reeves ran over.
Yeah.
Are you
okay? Oh my god, yeah. I was trying to think about I'm like, best I could do is Neo, just the like slow motion back thing. I was like, I can't remember what.
This is my buddy, Bill S. Preston Esquire, and I am Ted Theodore Logan. And together, we are wild stallions.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
War. And I said, yes. And then I rose from the thing. And then nobody came to kick me out, but I kind of kicked myself out. And then I went to go back in so I could pee. And they were like, nah, brah. And I was like, that's cool. I get it. And I tried to go into the next bar to pee, legitimately just to pee. And they were like, no, we heard about you. And I was like,
damn.
They're just next door neighbors. They were like, nah.
Oh, wait. Which
the only two bars we have, like next to each
Oh,
other.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
There's more now in that area.
They gave me free beer because what had happened was my friend was already at my house, so we were already drinking. And then
I'm interested in the story now. There's more to the story than I originally heard.
I'm not used to being in public, especially drunk. Where I come from, we barely just got bars, so it's like house parties, and it was like never anybody. I was never afraid to be too fucked up around, you know. So I don't know how to behave in public, but
but we've learned one thing.
Yeah, it was my first time, and I was just like, I had such a fun time because I had already gotten fucked up with Sammy, and then she came with us. We were seeing like a punk rock band at this. It was a dumb place for a venue, but I can't remember what it's called.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like I think it has something to do with frogs.
Yeah. I don't want to throw a place under the bus. I know the name of the place.
No, I'm not throwing them under the bus.
But there's a toad involved.
Yeah.
Actually, they did something responsible. They said, "Hey, we heard about you. Get the fuck out."
No, that was Rads that told me I couldn't come in.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
and I was just like, I'm literally gonna pee my pants. So the whole ride, I mean, my ride home wasn't that bad, but like
that's before the other places opened up down.
Yeah. Oh, are there more places?
There's about 3 or 4 more down there now.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not a public drinker person. Like I don't get too fucked up anymore. But
Lick the toe. Well, we're talking about the bar name, but that would be a good band name too.
But yeah, that was quite embarrassing. I did it. It was when me and Maverick first started dating too, and I felt like such an ass.
Well, the good thing is Maverick already known about you.
I farted in the bathroom, and there were other ladies in there, and I said, "Thank you." No, I said, you know what I said? I said, "You're welcome." That's what I said. I farted and I said, "You're welcome." And Sammy was laughing so hard. And this lady was like, "Do you know her?" And she was like, "Yeah." But like, I didn't know what to do. I was that fucked up, and I don't know. I was just looking to embarrass myself all night. I don't know what, because I had already been drinking, and we walked in the door, and then they were like, here, try all these small.
Oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. And you have heard some great stories from you. That's great. You're welcome.
Because, like, what do you do? I've already embarrassed myself. I'm already thinking, I don't know. When I'm drunk, when I'm really drunk, I just have no.
Couth.
Yes, I don't have any. Yeah, but I already. I don't know. I embarrassed myself, and I was like, "How do I get out of this one? I already farted in the bathroom. So you're welcome. How do I rise from this Vogue accident?"
You just own it.
But then that guy came. He kind of like, I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to have time because if people are really concerned." I just went back. I didn't even try to save myself. I just had my head up, so I didn't even match my head or nothing. I took a bump for Vogue or Madonna.
That's
But
that's classic.
Yeah, that, and honestly, that was probably the last time I've been out in public drinking. Maybe a couple times.
Global situations put an end to that pretty
yeah,
quick,
yeah, that's true.
You know what?
But I was pre-gaming, and that's where I fucked up.
Sometimes you got to pregame a little less hard.
Yeah.
You got to remember, you still have a game to get to.
Yeah, I always forget that part.
Well,
I just always, I don't like to stay at parties long either. So I'm just like, I'm already going to be drunk, take a couple of shots, and I'm going to leave. I can't.
Oh my God.
But not anymore. That was old Diane. Much more.
Now you're wiser and less party, I guess. I don't know.
Less gassy.
But I don't know how to end this on a better note than that story right there.
Okay.
So that is definitely the end of the show, because that was just chef's kiss. Perfect content. Diane, I appreciate you bringing that kind of A-game content to
I tried
this lovely little podcast. And thank you for all of you joining us in here. Miss Ted, Vegas Vargas, Mav, even though you've already gone to bed like a little bitch.
It's actually got to go to work tomorrow.
I worked last night and the day before.
Good on you.
We all got to do stuff. But thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much, Miss Ted. I love the fact that he called me. No, actually, you're welcome.
What?
That was great. Thank you for calling us the bomb. We appreciate all these things. We love you guys. And once again, we have a website, paracoproductions.com. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. Share these crazy ass stories with your friends. I'm sure they'll love them. Everybody loves them. Here's all our socials: Instagram and Twitter at Bottom Class. Technically, my Twitter, my social medias, because Diane's lazy about it. But you know what? You're welcome. We're here every Monday night at twitch.tv/Bottom Class. We also have some audio versions available at bestofbottom.podbean.com eventually. Because, like I said, I'm bad at my job and I'm way behind, and I keep getting backed up on the audio versions because I focus too much on the live streams and the YouTube channel. But you know what? I'm only one. I'm still just a man. I may speak for gods, but I'm still just a man. I'm just a sad, sad soul. But thank you very much. And give us a follow, give us a subscribe, and join this family. We'll see you next time. Give us luck. Bring it in. Bring it in. And now I'm going to find a raid real quick.
Raid.
Raid.
For some reason, I didn't think that was coming from you. And it freaked me out. Raid. I thought that was coming from your computer, and I was like, what the fuck?
We're going to raid Dizzy playing Grand Theft Auto. And we'll be raiding in 5, 4, 3. Bam. I didn't move these. Tastes pretty good.